The voices that only call at night. People believe the night is empty because it looks still. They think darkness is just a lack of light. They think silence means nothing is happening. But silence is never empty. Silence is where things hide. Long before radios, before towers and wires, the night already had voices. Not human voices, not animal sounds. Something that learned how to travel through vibrations, through thought, through fear. And when humans invented radio, we didn't create communication, we opened a door. My name is Lucas Reed, and for most of my life, I believed radio was harmless. Just sound, just voices traveling through air. I was wrong. The radio station where I work doesn't appear on most maps. It sits beside a cracked two-lane highway that cuts through fields no one farms anymore. During the day, the building looks abandoned. Paint peeling, windows dusty. A rusted antenna rising into the sky like a broken finger. At night, it feels awake. From 12 a.m. to 5 a.m., the world shrinks down to three things: a microphone, a signal, and me. The callers at night are different than daytime listeners. They speak slower. They confess more. They sound like they're afraid of being alone with their thoughts. Sometimes I think night radio exists for people who don't want to be heard by anyone they know. The night everything changed started like any other. The clock ticked toward 1:33 a.m. I didn't know yet the time mattered to them. The phone rang. No number, no location, no digital trace. I answered. Highway 117, you're live. The silence on the other end was thick, not empty, waiting. Then the voice spoke. Lucas, turn the lights off. The voice wasn't loud. It wasn't threatening. It sounded patient, like it knew I would listen eventually. I joked. I smiled. I tried to sound confident. And then the lights shut off. Not one by one, all at once. The darkness felt physical, pressing against my skin. Only the red on-air sign remained, glowing like a warning. I realized something then that chilled me more than the darkness. The voice hadn't traveled through the phone, it had already been inside. I told myself it was exhaustion. Night shifts mess with your mind. But the next night, the call came again, 1:33 a.m. You hear us better in the dark. The signal meter screamed into red levels the equipment wasn't built to measure. The headphones buzzed, not with sound, but with pressure, and the voice stopped being external. It became a thought, placed carefully in my mind, like something setting down furniture in a room that wasn't theirs. That's when the rules began, not demands. Rules. Don't look behind you, don't mute the mic, don't say goodbye. I didn't ask why. Deep down, I already knew. Rules aren't meant to protect you. They protect what's crossing over. One night, a caller went quiet. Out of habit, I muted the mic. The clock stopped, the air died, and something knocked from inside the walls. Not angry, curious. Like it was learning the shape of the building. And me. I searched the station records. That's when I found him. Lucas Reed. 30 years ago, same show, same hours, same voice, different face, he vanished mid-broadcast. The last recording ended with whispering, "They're closer now." That wasn't a warning. It was an update. After that, the callers changed. They didn't sound human. They spoke like language was something they remembered, not something they used. They asked, "Can you hear us now?" Outside, the highway went silent. No cars, no animals. Even the wind seemed afraid to move. One night, I heard breathing that didn't belong to me. Another night, I felt hands brush past my shoulders, but nothing was there. The bathroom mirror showed my reflection still hosting the show, even when I wasn't. Smiling, practicing, learning how to be me. Finally, the voice explained. The signal doesn't reach people, it said. It reaches forgotten places, lost thoughts, dead frequencies. And the host? I asked. The voice almost sounded kind. The host becomes the door. A door doesn't choose who walks through it. At 4:59 a.m., the voice returned. It's time to switch. The microphone burned under my fingers. My heartbeat matched the static. I understood everything then. The first host never left. He became part of the broadcast. And now, so would I. My body moved without permission. My voice spoke words I didn't think. The phones rang endlessly. Screams, laughter, whispers saying my name. The walls bent inward, breathing. I stopped fighting. The voice softened. You'll never be alone again. The mic turned red, and I said, You're listening to the night. If you drive that highway after midnight, you might hear the broadcast. A calm voice guiding you, speaking only to you. And if the host ever says your name, don't answer, because on